Hello, welcome back, my Royal Rogues. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Royal Rogue, and tonight I want to wish all my dog-loving Rogues a happy International Dog Day with a couple pictures. Here, Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II with her corgis, which we will never forget, and these cute pictures that Fifi shared on Twitter of Charlotte and George with Orla. I know I've got plenty of rogues who share their lives with a trusty dog, even if I'm more of a cat person, but we're not going to judge, right? Because when it comes to judging people, it's much better to just point at the craziness of the Duchess of Sausages, gracing the headlines of the Daily Fail with plans like this. Exclusive Meghan Markle plans to return to acting will only work with A-list directors like Ava DuVernay in a breakout role because current offers are too cheesy and beneath former Suits actors. And I'd say, why not? Well, at first I said it's not like I'm going to watch whatever she thinks she's going to be in because the first step is getting signed up for a project. Any project, to be more precise. But she wants something Oscar worthy, as per the New York Post. So that way we can automatically discard any romantic comedies or easygoing popcorn movies because she wants to go for the real deal. Drama. And I want to make a joke about this, but before I make this joke, I want to frame what I'm going to say because you know that nowadays switching the skin color of performers in respect to original personalities from history is all the rage. It's trendy. It's what most studios are doing. So it would surprise me in absolutely zero ways if someone comes up with a dramatic retelling yet again of any part of Princess Diana's life and asks Meghan to play the part. Ava DuVernay could direct, and you'll have all the ingredients for an Oscar-worthy performance, a gripping and engaging history of a victim of a monstrous system who all she wanted was to be happy, interpreted by a biracial actress, and to make things even better, Harry gets to see Meghan play his mother on the big screen. Can you imagine the smile on his face when the cinema fanfare and the movie starts? He will be ecstatic. Everybody wins. Well, everybody except the audience who dares to pay money to watch such a thing. But the idea is there, so why not go the easiest route? After all, Meghan has been preparing for this role for decades, and you know how this is. It's not like I would be able to sit this one out. I would have to watch said movie, so you don't have to. So if I have to watch an Oscar-worthy movie starring the Meg, I might as well give them solid ideas just to make sure they make something worth my money, which I already doubt in principle. And doubts are free-flowing in the Royalist community because so many people keep attacking William and Catherine, but especially William, for their apparent lack of working as senior royals, or at least showing their faces when said Royalists demand it's necessary, or fulfill the expectation of keyboard warriors who insist of telling the royal family how the monarchy should be run. And I want to recommend a great thread on Twitter or X by Canal Citadel, which I'll be including the link in the description so you can read it in full. But this was one of the most insightful tweets of her musings. We live in a constitutional monarchy. It means that the only role that has an established set of rule is constitutional is the monarch. Everyone else carved their own role and is there to support the king. Plain and simple. So no, royalty is not a 9 to 5 job or a Monday to Friday job. You work as you are needed. Bluntly put, Prince William's sole purpose as heir is to create a new heir to the throne and then stay alive until he becomes king. That's it. Everything else he's doing is carving out a role for himself. But nowhere is there a requirement that he works 7 days a week or for a set of hours. Nowhere. That's why each Prince of Wales have freedom to carve their own path until they reach the throne. His only job is to be king. In fact, I would love to know what do you think about this. And speaking of public opinion, people are comparing these two scenes, and I'm going to explain what's this all about. You know that after the Women's Football World Cup ended, it keeps making headlines, but all the wrong reasons. when the Spanish ladies won the cup, they were at the celebration time. Luis Rubiales, who is the president of the Spanish Football Federation, was there, and he was understandably very excited to congratulate the players. But now you know that I'm all for body language and behavior, and when you do any body language analysis, it's important to understand the circumstances. And in this case, we're talking about a Spanish man, and I don't know how many of you have been to Spain, but people in general talk very close. There's a lot of body contact, like touching your arm when speaking or your back, nothing beyond that, but it's part of the local customs. Having said that, it's my humble opinion that this guy was a bit too happy giving those congratulations, especially asking I think the one who scored the goal, peck on the lips. And some of you might say none of this was a big deal. Some of you would say that this is not how a gentleman should behave, which is, by the way, my opinion. And regardless if the peck of the lips was consensual, because she agreed to it, all hell broke loose when this clip hit the internet. But what does it have to do with William? And that's the big question, and in fact, it has a lot to do with him. Well, apparently, according to these Royalists that I have to find a name for them. I don't know if it's August. I don't know if the summer heat is getting to them, but these so-called monarchy supporters are claiming that A, William has done the same, which is false since he only has hugged the players who wanted to hug him in the first place and in a very polite way. And B, even as they know that William has done no such thing, they are expecting him to say something about Luis Rubiales' behavior, like he has to condemn it in some way or another. My question is, even if William has a similar role for UK football, what does it have to do with another man's behavior? And again, this is no matter what you think about this. I could have my own opinion that I've shared with you. You could have your own opinion that you are more than welcome to share in the comments. But a different thing is people expecting William to mess up in other countries' matters. But let's try to end today's show on a high note. And for that, I'm going to bring now not one, but two tweets from Miss Prisy Royal on X. The first one, a very graphic meme about a topic that I'm not going to mention directly, but it's still as amusing as you can imagine. And regarding gingerbread, there's the second tweet when the Dawn Prince and his wife were expecting their first child not that long time ago. It seems that Harry showed his amazing sense of humor, asking this beautiful woman he was married to if the baby was his. I know, a class act. He should work for Saturday Night Live as a writer because I can't imagine a woman actually laughing at such a joke. But well, maybe Meghan found it funny for reasons out of our comprehension. My Royal Rogues, if you want to support my channel, all you have to do is to hit the like and subscribe buttons, and it's free. And remember, much love and bliss.